What's up, and I'm back with another video, and today I'm actually going to be giving my review and thoughts on Game of Thrones Season 7, Episode 7, the season finale called The Dragon and the Wolf. Also, before I do, this episode is really good, but anyway, let's not waste any time. But before we do get into it, make sure to subscribe, comment your thoughts on the episode, and leave a like to show your support. Anyway, now let's not waste any time, and let's get into it. So right away, you actually see Roderick and Tyrion reunion. It was pretty cool to see them because obviously that connection back in, Season 3. Also, we did actually get to see the Hound and Brienne of Tarth, I guess, reunion, because I think it was Season 5, end of it, or Season 6, something like that. They fought, and obviously Brienne probably thought he was dead or something like that. And when they returned, it was just pretty cool, I guess, to see them, I guess, in a way, because they were just doing duty protecting the Stark girls. And honestly, it was just really cool and badass. Also, we then actually have everyone enter the dragon pit, which was very cool to see, to I guess see all these big characters, because we haven't saw them in one single set piece or scene ever, and it was just really cool to see all these big characters in one spot. I think it was probably my favorite scene out of the whole entire episode, besides the end, which I'll get into that when we get there. Then we actually see Daenerys arrive with the dragons, her 2 dragons, because obviously the Night King killed the other one and then brought it back to life. And it was really cool to see, and you could actually see Cersei notices there's only 2 and something happened to the other one, or it's missing, which she doesn't really take into account until later in the episode when she's talking to Jaime. But also we did see them bring out the white that, they went through so much trouble for, and it was crazy to see everyone's reaction. It frightened everybody, and when it was running at Cersei, I didn't even know they had a chain. I thought they were just gonna have someone kill it or something, but they had a chain, and it was still really cool. We also see Cersei agree that, Cersei agreed to be on this truce, but obviously there's one condition, and that Jon must not take sides and pretty much choose, I guess, after they fight, the Night King, the Whites and the White Walkers, and he says he does not, and basically Cersei just dips. She's pretty pissed, and honestly I think that was a really cool part, but later it doesn't really matter because Tyrion visits Cersei, and it's pretty intense, and you could see that Cersei is pissed and that she doesn't really have any humanity left, like Tyrion says. But Tyrion actually finds out she's pregnant, and basically Cersei comes back later and agrees to fight alongside them, which was really cool to see because I didn't know what they were going to do. I figured they were just going to dip in something. They would have to do it later, have to convince her again or something like that. Also, we did see Sansa discuss Arya's motives with Littlefinger, which we'll find out what happened later in the episode about that. Also, it was still pretty cool though. It's just, something that really was not too big, but it comes later in the episode. Then we see Sansa convict Littlefinger, like I said, later in the episode. And spoiler alert, it was really cool, and you can see Littlefinger begging him because he knows he fucked up and is pretty much gone, because Bran obviously saw everything happen and he can take an account for that. But we actually see Arya. Spoiler again, click off this video if you haven't watched it. I'll give you 2 seconds. Alright, we see Arya cut his throat. And when he was dying or whatever, grabbing his throat, he's tried to say I love you or something like that. I'm pretty sure that's what he said, and it was just really fucked up that I guess he really said that shit, because he was really manipulative. But it was still really cool though to see that, because I didn't expect him to die. I thought he was gonna die Season 8, but I guess he dies now. And it was just also cool to see the Stark sisters reunited, because we haven't seen them together ever, pretty much, I guess you could say, agreeing on everything. And then we also see Jaime argue with Cersei and pretty much push him to his breaking point, kinda, and basically he leaves and is heading north, which we see the winter fall, and it goes on his gloves and stuff. Winter is here, we already all know that. And then this is late in the episode. I think it's 9 o'clock or whatever, something like that in the episode, so an hour in. We see Bran drop the huge bomb to Sam about Jon and who he really is, and that was really cool because Sam was actually going to find out earlier, but he cut Gilly off and all that, and then Bran shows him, and it was just really cool because Sam was just making jokes, I guess, about how Bran has these visions, because he didn't believe him, I guess you could say. Also, Bran does go on to say that they need to tell Jon or whatever, or I guess who he really is. That's not going to happen until Season 8. Then at the very end of the episode, which holy shit, it was just crazy. At the very end, we see the walker army, I guess, marching at the wall, and then they pretty much just stop. Then you hear the dragon, the dead dragon, the ice dragon, it blows out ice, destroy the wall. I can't swear because, you know, obviously, but we see the dragon destroy the wall, and it was honestly really cool. But it was just really badass to see how he can just do it that easily. And I'm pretty sure Tormund and the other guy died. I forgot what his name was. I always forget what his name was. Anyway, so yeah, he's most likely dead. There's no way you can survive that. But I do think that with the Ice Dragon being there, it's gonna play a huge effect on Daenerys. Honestly, I thought this episode was really good, especially for a season finale. Also, it was the longest episode, I'm pretty sure. Like, it was like, what, 81 minutes or like 79 minutes or 89 minutes, something like that. So it was like a short movie length, I guess you could say. And honestly, I think that was just my favorite part of the episode too, at the end of the episode where, you know, the dragon's destroying the wall, and at the beginning where it's the dragon pit. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy the review, you got some thoughts from it, I guess, so want to hear other people's opinions, make sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts on the episode, because I really want to hear them, what you think about everything that happened in this episode, because a lot of stuff did happen. And also subscribe and turn on my notifications to never miss a video and always be updated. Anyway, and as always,